Hi guys, this is a video about a more fun topic. Girls, how to find a girlfriend, a great girlfriend, but just, girlfriends. If you haven't found a great girlfriend, it's already a big step if you just can hook up with girls. And there are a lot of traps to avoid to get there. I think the biggest one, for me at least, was making friends with women you find attractive. That has been such a time waster. It's and really a confidence put down in my life that I can strongly recommend not to do that. So, okay, you have a certain girl and she's very beautiful, you like her very much, you want to fuck her, but you become friends with her. And then it goes all wrong, of course, because she feels you're weak. You don't dare to just go for the kiss. You don't dare to flirt with her. Or when you flirt with her and she's rejecting, then you are just acting like a friend and don't make any advances. And so then you start wasting a lot of time on being friends. Of course, there can be value in the friendship, but it's frustrating because you're always being rejected. And then she starts dating some other guy in front of your nose, and it's painful. So it's super important to not do that. If you feel attracted to a woman, just go for it and go for the rejection. If you feel even that she's probably not going to say no, go for the no, because then you can move on. But it all starts at the start. It's all in the first interaction already. If the first interaction is as a friend and you don't dare to flirt a little, then the team is set for the rest of the relationship. So it's very important just how you go through life. And the moment you make that switch in your head and you start really approaching women that you like, but in a flirty way, then the world opens up and you get so much women that want to hook up with you. But if you approach them without flirting, then it's not fun. And so I think a lot you should really check out the videos of Coach Corey Wayne. He has a lot of videos on how to hook up with girls, and I learned a lot from him. I think he learned you very well how to date women, how to find women, but what he doesn't really learn you is how to have a loving relationship. That's something totally different. It's one thing to get the kiss and jump in bed with someone, but it's quite another to have a real, valuable, loving, long-term, trusting relationship. But of course, the first step is to get interest, and my experience is that women will put up all kind of barriers to reject you. Like that's what they do. They reject. It's only when you are able to push through those barriers that you will get the relationship. And so that's your job as a man. I think the women, their job is to be attractive, and the man, their job is to basically to be attractive and to reject, and the man, their job is to be confident and to convince. So yeah, That's the most important thing, I think. It's a short video. I'm thinking if I can say anything else. Yeah, I think the first step is to just approach a lot of women and immediately, like how Coach Corrigan learns, is it's go to a shopping street every Saturday for a couple of hours and just approach women that you find attractive and that are alone, because if they walk with other girlfriends it's more difficult, but you can get a number, but it's more difficult. It's better to approach them when they are alone and to open up with a compliment. Hey, you look really beautiful, would you like to go for a coffee, have a little chat, something like that. You really get a lot of numbers that way, and it's very important to also approach women that you find attractive, because that's also happens when you have low confidence. You approach women that you don't really find attractive, and also that's also leads to not much happiness. But there are a lot of women that are attractive and that you can ask out. And very important is to be a boss. I mean, you initiate, but when they reject, you move on. You don't insist. You don't pursue. When you get the number, you don't call them the same day. You let them wait a little. Only a couple of days later, you call them, and when they and you ask them out. Hey, it's me, Mark. Yeah, how are you? So when are you free to get together? And then she will either give a date or she won't. And if she doesn't, then you say, hey, if she tries to be friends, you say, hey, I'm interested to go on a date. If you change your mind, contact me. Or she's going to be busy. If she can not, but she will call you back. That's good. Like you just, and then you don't call back. You let them come back. Allez, you have to try a few times. Two times, 3 times. It all depends how the interaction goes. But the moment she's rejecting too much, move on to another. That's really what I learned from Coach Corrigan. There are so many women, so it's much better to initiate and when you get rejected, just to try with others. You will get you will get much quicker success. When I started doing that, it wasn't long before I had a couple of dates, and it wasn't long before I had a great relationship. But of course, a lot goes on before that. I think the big problem for men is that they have other challenges than to find a girlfriend. They have to make it in life, professionally, and that takes a heavy toll sometimes. And also, you have your issues often. For me, at least, from childhood, how you were raised, that you have to deal with. And if you have issues, it's hard to have confidence, to be confident. It's not really a profound confidence, and when you get in a relationship, it's pretty dysfunctional. I had all that too. But so I think all these things are very important, that you focus on professionally, because if you're professionally not successful, it's hard to be really confident too. So I think, of course, some guys, they can do that. They are not successful professionally, but they're really focused on seducing girls, and they're really good in that. So that is all possible too. And the same with confidence. Some guys are not really confident, but they are very good in a game of seduction. But then later on you will fall through the women will see through that. So you can only get your equal in the long term. So if you're not really confident, you will only end up with a girl that's also not really confident, and that will show in the relationship. So it's important to work on yourself also to get that real confidence, and then you will find your equal too. So yeah, just some reflections. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.